Leading off for the Greyhounds. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. In a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one.
7 o'clock.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Striding in, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Tony
pitch.
Gwynn.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Trout giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, Brian Cruz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brian Cruz is the second out of the opening frame. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Gwynn at third with two away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bellinger is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the right fielder,
here's the first pitch to him.
Griffey Jr.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Standing in, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Belted high in the air out to left. Suzuki looks up. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So the base is empty here with one away.
Batting third.
And here
the left
comes
fielder.
the Babe.
Babe.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gwynn racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So bases are empty here with two gone.
The third baseman.
And stepping in the former MVP, Albert
Pujols.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Pujols is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Burnett's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and two strikes. And he'll try to hold up. Leading off the inning, George Brett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The third baseman.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Roy, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with two outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with two outs.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Cody
hit down the line at
Bellinger.
First, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
The center
and
fielder,
standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting
so
seven.
Bases are empty here
The
with
shortstop.
2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, A.J. Burnett. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher, number 34.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. A.J. Burnett is retired to start the third. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Marte over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Slap hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The right fielder, number 19.
Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Lindor is off at first with 2 away. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that now batting, Jeremy DeJesus. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher,
first pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
A shot down the first baseline. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now,
batting ninth,
Corey Kluber.
the pitcher.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kluber.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Back
Now
to the top of the order
right
now.
fielder.
And here
Yeah.
comes Junior.
Griffey
Here comes the first pitch.
Jr.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Burnett gets his sign. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy.
And the throw is in time. Leading off the inning, Brian Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brian Cruz.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way to left center. Ruth is there. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps Big Frank
Thomas.
Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Brett is retired. 2 down now. Settling in now Mike Trout hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes. And
he'll get there in plenty of time to. So stepping in, Ketel Marte. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The second baseman, Ketel.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 3.
In, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cruz gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Ruth is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. So the bases are clear now following the home run.
Now batting,
and next
first
will be
baseman,
a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cody Bellinger. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that is off the wall in right field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The center
Runner in
fielder,
scoring
number
position
27,
with 2 gone.
Mike.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gwynn has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, A.J. Burnett.
Leading
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, number 34.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
Number 19.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Leading
as we
move
past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Francisco.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh no, he muffed it. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Suzuki has a beat on it. 1 out. Stepping up now, Jeremy DeJesus, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too,
now
as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Kluber.
Burnett's ready. First pitch on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Got him swinging, and that will... Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The right fielder, Tony.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now Ryan Cruz.
Catcher.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The first baseman, number 35.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Thomas.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Griffey.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Runner at second.
The batter, number 4.
And that'll
second
bring up
baseman,
the infielder, Ketel Marte. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Suzuki ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The left fielder, number 3.
Second, 1 away.
Babe.
And here comes the Babe. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's Albert now. And he's got runners 5. At the corners here with only 1 gun. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Cody Bellinger.
The
He's
first
a
baseman,
diamond player
number
who represents
35.
one of the most fearsome power
Cody
bats in all of baseball.
Bellinger.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The
Ready
center
for
fielder,
another
number
shot now.
27.
Mike Trout 0 for 2.
Mike
He's flown out twice.
Trout.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line to the right side. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch. At the plate, George Brett, and that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. The
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. It was a
Trout.
single for him in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey Jr. is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Standing in, Joe Morgan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Crowd on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box.
Francisco.
Charisma, smile,
Lindor.
hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gwynn going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Into the box now.
The catcher.
Jeremy DeJesus.
Jeremy.
First pitch
DeJesus.
on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting. The
now
pitcher.
to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Your attention,
Josh
please.
Bell will get the
Now coming into pinch hit. Josh Bell.
Runner goes for second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. DeJesus leads off first with 1 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own. Left-hander out of the bullpen. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third, one away. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
In the box, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. No balls and one strike. The 0-1. Ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears it a bit too tight. It's ball four. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Davis
your
been
attention,
summoned from
please.
the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching.
start the 8th.
Wade Davis. Now
so we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Francisco.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Trout looks up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. He comes
now
set.
batting,
Here's the 0-0
right
pitch.
fielder.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in
Gwynn.
time. Ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Look.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that.
Your attention,
Hoffman
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hoffman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
The third baseman.
And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready to take his hats again.
Number 35.
As he'll look to follow up
Cody.
the 2-run homer he launched over
Bellinger.
the wall last time up. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. In the dirt here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Two balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The center fielder, number 27.
First delivery to him on the way.
Mike.
And a slider tails
Wow.
outside for ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Pulled toward right center field. Trout giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that at the plate, Ryan Cruz over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Ryan
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The first baseman,
so now
number
it'll be
35.
the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Belted high in the air out to left. Ruth going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Sliding in once again, George Brett. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is skied into short left center. Ruth is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Errors. They left 5 men on.